everybody. Welcome to our next workshop. I'm here in Brazil with great Brazilian drummer, Rafael Bastos.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, man, for the opportunity.
No, my pleasure, man. It's great. It's great for us. We're here at his school, Rafael Bastos School of Music in Brazil, and we're going to talk about our workshop theme, which is odd meters in jazz, and I'm going to try to get him to do some odd meters in Brazilian jazz for us. Yeah, because that's also, we did a workshop in the last issue before, 2 issues before, with jazz, odd meters in jazz. So this is awesome because we get to hear a real Brazilian guy applying the concepts.
I'm trying.
It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. So yeah, let's talk about a little bit about the phrasing first. So, you know, to play in odd meters, it's like in anything, you know, it's not only just the patterns, but you have to be able to play free in jazz. You know, you can't just be repeating patterns over and over, maybe in rock and maybe some fusion and, you know, stuff that, but in jazz you really need to be free. So the way you do that is you use rhythmic concepts like the ones we're going to talk about in this workshop. So if you watched the last workshop, you know that there's a couple of things that we did to learn, first of all, which is just basic upbeats and downbeats. So let's review that for a moment. So basic downbeats is just 1, 2, and 7. We're going to be in 7, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Yeah, that's great because we need to get that first established, you know. Then what you can do is check out upbeats, of course, you know, just the next logical step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. That like that. You know, that's we reviewed that in the last workshop, but I just want to touch on it again. So the next thing to do is to check out bigger phrases from there. Once you get that happening, you have to learn like bigger phrases so that you can start to be free. So one of the bigger phrases is using half notes and quarter notes. So this is the one we studied last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, that's a 2-bar phrase. Okay, so let's just do it together again, just to review with everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, so that's a 2-bar phrase. Now what you do is you reverse that phrase. You just displace it. Instead of starting on the 1, you're going to start it on the second half of the measure.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. So this.
I never think about this.
Oh yeah.
Really.
Good. So yeah, it's something to think about because I think we as drummers we tend to get stuck in patterns and you know what little things you. But
incredible.
Yeah, when you have a rhythmic perspective, you use rhythm.
I'm learning.
He lies. He knows this stuff.
No, I'm learning. Really? Continue, please.
Okay. So the next exercise is just going to start on the second measure. So instead of 1, 2, 3, you're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Right? So the beginning of that structure is different. Okay? Very important for improvisation, these types of things. So let's do that exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. Okay. This is very useful actually. Like take the conical approach because it helps you, you know, keep the structure better. Even though we're counting, what you really want is the structure of that rhythm, you know, to give you the beginning and the end of the phrase. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, you know, check out the PDFs in the magazine. Of course, we have a whole thing with PDFs, and I want you to do all those exercises. But the most important, I think, one of the most beautiful concepts for improvisation is the 3-bar cycle. Now, you guys heard me talk all the time about But in odd meters, it's also very, very important. Okay, so in 7, okay, you still the basic 3 melodies in 7. We're going to check out the first melody again. Okay, and in the PDFs, you're going to have all 3 melodies and some permutations. But I just want you to understand the basic exercise again. Very important to get it down. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. First, we're going to do tap quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, with your foot, tap quarter notes. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to do the phrase with our hands by clapping. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Okay, now that's using 16th notes. Okay, important to distinguish that you're using 16th notes. So if you want to count slower, you can use, 8th notes, dotted quarter notes, and 8th notes type of vibe. So that's especially if you're playing like Brazilian music or...
I really think in tambourine.
Oh yeah?
Like
That's nice. See, that's why it's cool to get a drummer's perspective from another country.
Yeah.
You,
I think in tambourine pattern because it's nearer than sound.
Right. That's great.
Okay. Sorry.
Awesome.
Continue,
No.
please.
any input we need, any input. He's a great teacher also, Rafael. So, So let's try 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 7 and 1. But it's a different way of thinking than 16th notes. So they're very important to think in both ways. Okay, so another interesting exercise is the one we did before we started rolling cameras is to just tap like this. Your foot is going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically what you're doing is this exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But with your foot.
Emphasis in the feet.
Yeah. And then you're tapping like we just did, okay, and cut time and counting. So that's very important. It can get a little complicated, but it's very interesting as exercise.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a beautiful, beautiful exercise.
Yeah.
Now remember, your mind has to be trained, okay? It's not so much in your hands, it's more in your mind, your understanding of rhythmic language, okay? That's how great players work, there's the body has limits. You can only go so fast, you can only do so many, So your mind has to expand you into the other rhythmic dimensions. That's the secret, So what do you say? You want to do some playing?
Well, when I play Brazilian rhythms, maybe I try to apply this type of language, but it's very natural for Brazilian things in tambourine or some drum play it with hands.
Right. Right.
Repiniki.
Right.
It's different for interpret. Okay? For example. That's natural for us.
That's the 3-bar cycle in 2.
Yeah.
Right. That's a common phrase in Brazilian music. Believe it or not, the 3-bar cycle permeates this type of feel. So
with playing in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1.
That's it.
Wow.
That's It's beautiful though. That's really beautiful, man. When you can think that way, it really opens your mind to playing at odd meters. You know, odd meters is beautiful, and the thing is, you know, we're used to playing it in ways that are really very basic. You know, I basically got all this stuff from when I was living in India. You know, that really opened my mind.
Yeah.
All this stuff. So
It's
I mean,
a great place to learn this
yeah,
type of.
for odd meters, yeah, India is really amazing.
When you mix the type of sound, the type of rhythm with the type of accent when
Right.
you're playing, you increase your
Right.
mind in expression.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's important.
Yeah, very important, man. Very important. Let's try an experiment on Raphael. Yeah?
Wow.
Maybe you can try to do. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear what do you do around the drums?
Maybe I can put some accent
Mhm.
with me. 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I think you need to express and try to make some different.
Right, right.
When you play, and not the pattern or not the only situation.
Right.
You need to try to. Really, it's not common for me playing the Brazilian music in 7 or 5, for
Right,
example.
right,
Okay,
right.
but if you think the structure for the bar, 3 bars in 7,
Yes.
you make some types of sounds, and you can expression better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Think out the box.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
It's correct to think to say this. Think
It's
out.
very good. Yeah. Very good. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
I
outside,
think,
outside.
For us, drummers means thinking rhythmically, thinking musically with structure. Which is actually it's actually kind of profound.
Try to experiment.
Yeah, you have to take these phrases and
Yeah.
experiment with whatever genre you can think of.
Maybe you make some wrong, but you need to try
Right,
to
yeah.
explain. No?
Yeah,
I
good.
think that, for example,
true.
yeah.
I think the more you
Don't
play,
be afraid and close your eyes and
right, just go
ahead.
for it. Yeah, it's good. Maybe you set up if you don't have a friend like to count for you.
Yeah,
set up metronome and
yeah.
something like that, so you make sure you're playing
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
And of course all the permutations like we have in the PDFs there in the magazine. You should check that out because it's very important. It also helps to solidify all these phrases. So let me see. You want to play something together maybe?
Yeah, please.
We play something together in 7 for you
I
guys.
like a lot see you playing. Yeah, really. I'm your fan, man.